Hey, this is Ben here with another Daily Diary. I'm sitting right here beside John Martin.
How we doing?
Really close friend of mine. I've known him since I think Podstock 2012, something like that. It's been a long 5 years now. Today, man, what's happened since yesterday? A lot. Lots happened. We ended up kind of riding through, passing through the equator, which was really cool. I kind of thought that, I first saw globes, remember seeing globes when I was in kindergarten and first grade and seeing that red line across the globe. And I never thought I'd actually be on the equator one day. So it was a really cool experience kind of going through the equator. Riding, it ended up taking us about, on a bus.
This is real.
Yeah, on a van, by the way. It ended up taking us about an hour and a half to 2 hours longer to get out of Nairobi than we planned on because of traffic. So we ended up staying in Eldoret last night. It was probably a good decision we did because we had to buy mattresses and beds. Professor Melissa Colum, she wanted to buy local, and Livingston had asked that we have beds or that we purchase beds when in the little room that he had made for us. It was driving. I was really impressed with Kenyan roads. I wasn't quite sure what to expect. I remembered Nepali roads, which were a little adventurous up in the mountains. Kenyan roads are pretty smooth. Our driver, we have Paul, is an amazing driver. It's almost like watching Jason Bourne weaving through traffic again. That's the comparison I keep thinking of. That was kind of yesterday. Feeling kind of tired, but excited for this morning. We're presenting to the community this morning about what we're hoping to accomplish. It's very important that we kind of mention our titles, and we also we have to kind of confront a very real skepticism. There's been generations of promises made, especially from people in the United States, from foreigners, it's really important that not only do we talk about our titles, but we're very realistic about our goals too. I can't wait to meet the parents. I'm really thrilled about this experience, and what keeps running through my head is that I honestly don't know what our plan is going to be for the school in 1 week. I have no idea what we're going to come up with, but what I keep thinking of is that no matter what can we create that's sustainable? What can we leave behind that's sustainable? I keep thinking of the water filters, science program potentially, and John actually is creating a documentary of our work there too, which, John, if you want to talk about that for a little bit, you can.
Sure. Having known Ben for as long as I have, one of the things that I've always wanted to do was to tell the story of Ben and Connor. Just so that other students can see the power that they have. It doesn't matter, and this is what I used to tell my students in my video game design class: don't wait until you graduate to make a change. Start now.
Wow.
There's nothing stopping you except for you. So I'm hoping that the documentary about Open World Cause and the work that they've done can inspire other students to do the same thing, and that perhaps Ben and Connor can take this on the road even more than they already do to kind of share that message.
And we're completely thrilled about having John on board and his expertise, and and he's traveled before, and he has kind of known Connor and I from the beginning since we just graduated high school. But I also think it's really important to have someone. Not only are we taking video and documenting what we're seeing at HIP, John's documenting what we're doing as an organization too, and I think that's really important for us to have that self-evaluation and to be able to show that to other people too. Not only can we present it at conferences, but showing maybe university professors, showing other people who can look at this and see the efficacy of our organization, and also evaluate whether or not we're meeting our targets as an organization. And having John here, I can't talk about how thrilled I am to have John on this trip with us. But anyway, thank you all for your time. It went a little longer than I was expecting, but it's a big day, and so anyway, I'll talk to you again soon.